Wagwan people, welcome to my cave. You don't know, it's the XCAVE and my name is Kevoy B. Guys, welcome back. I hope you guys have been tuning into our season 2. It's been great so far, Zane, and I hope you guys are following the show. I hope you guys are joining in our conversations by using the hashtag XCAVE. You don't know, if you want to be featured on the show, that's all you have to do. Zane, now guys, you don't, again, we have a nice panel. Zane, Wagwan, we have to repeat. Yeah.
Hey
Talk to
guys.
them, Celine. Talk to them, Celine.
It's your girl Celine. They know me already, so no introduction needed.
All right.
Hey, my name is Kweku. I'm a student and I like to have fun.
Okay, Kweku.
Get them.
What up? Right. So what up, guys? My name is Jerome, and it's great to be back.
Yeah, guys, what going?
Good.
Everybody cool.
What happening?
Chilling.
What happening?
What happened?
Yeah, what happening?
Yeah,
Good,
man.
good.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, you know, before we start the show, I always like to tell people, you can be as free as possible. You can say what you feel. There is nobody who is going to come for you. Zane, careful what I say so. Cool? Yes. All right. So guys, the age-long debate has always been about abortion, and if we should legalize abortion, if we should make abortion legal, whatever it is. Why is it that we don't have a conversation about vasectomies? Did you know that vasectomies are reversible procedures? Did you know that?
Now we do. Now we do.
Why is it that we don't have that conversation? First of all, let me ask you, Jerome, would you have a vasectomy?
I'm in two minds about it. I think with a vasectomy, because it's not a one-sided decision. If I do get married, and
No, but it's reversible. It's reversible.
Hopefully, there are some studies are still out on the verdict, but
Alright.
I think I'll have to wait until I get to a place where it's not a selfish decision on my part. So yeah, let's think about it.
But wait.
Yeah.
So I would say that is the time when you don't need a vasectomy. Cause, hold on. Because then you want to prevent unwanted pregnancies.
Yes.
Fair?
Yeah.
And when do you want to prevent unwanted pregnancies? Outside of a marriage.
Yeah. I'm not having no outside of marriage affairs right now.
You know?
No. Right now.
Right now. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be a better time to do a vasectomy before you get married?
This is a hard question.
Yeah. It's not having anything happening right now, so it wouldn't really be necessary, you know?
No, I understand. It's just for argument's sake.
Oh,
Actually.
For sake, for right now, I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to me and mine for a little
I
while.
agree with him where he's saying that it could be a selfish decision, because I mean, if you do get married to someone who wants to have babies and you made this decision before, seeing that it may or may not be reversible, then that can be a whole big other problem that arises in your relationship. So I agree with him where he says he wants to wait for his partner to see what they do.
But let me ask Kweku first. Kweku, would you do a vasectomy?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You do it.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because of the health issues associated with abortion and also the other things.
The health issues associated with abortion.
Like maybe there can actually be a situation whereby if, let's say, you have to abort a baby or a fetus, you're not going to have baby again, like as in a case again. So I'll definitely do it.
So would you say, let me
Partner.
ask you, would you say that they should like maybe, perform vasectomies on teenage boys, maybe like 13 years old?
Yeah. I think it actually has to do with public education. Supposing if, let's say, we are to place more advertisements on it, as in to tell people about the advantages and also the benefits of doing it, I think people will just think twice about it, as in whether to do it or the other way around.
Whether to do a vasectomy or the other way around?
Yes, please.
But I mean, how can you go to someone's house? Let me ask you. Let's say you go to and say, hey guys, we are imposing that can we say vasectomize? What is the word? That's the word?
Sterilize.
That's it for now. For now,
That's it. We're gonna make up that word. Because of the rules of English, it works. Yeah, we want to vasectomize your teenage boy and we want to prevent unwanted pregnancies.
Well, I don't think you should confront it like that. You're not doing it, you're not forcing yourself on them. You're giving them like the advantages and the benefits. Of what it is. So you ask them for their opinion and what they think, because it's their choice. You can't just go and vasectomize their child. So it's all on them.
I love that we're just accepting the word vasectomize. We're just going along with it. I think on the flip side of the coin, I wouldn't want the same thing to happen with girls either. So on both sides, I find that it shouldn't happen. A 13, 14-year-old, they shouldn't have their tubes tied or tubes burned. They shouldn't have tubal ligation the same way I believe that
do you
boys...
Do you believe in abortion?
In certain circumstances, yes. I'm not judging you. This is my third time here, so you all know I'm very fluid with everything. But it's your choice. If you think that is the best for you at this point in time, I'm not coming to say no, it's not, because a lot of people forget that there's more than a possible life. There's more than a possibility of something happening. And we need to fix the issue at hand. So for example, a young lady is raped. Who am I to tell her that she shouldn't get an abortion and she's 14? On the flip side of it, a 50-year-old finally has a kid and she doesn't want a kid. Who am I to tell her that yes or no, do or don't do it? So at the end of the day, I find that if you want to do it, cool, that's up to you. But that's just me and my liberal thinking. So yeah.
Kweku, do you believe in abortion?
It's very dicey.
Why is it dicey?
It also depends on the situation.
Such as?
Such as, because supposing if, let's say, like, as our brother said, like, someone has been raped, and maybe catering for, like, if, let's say, she used to...
But why is it that? I don't understand, why is it conditional? Why is it conditional? You said, you know, you kind of believe in it.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, why is it that you don't why you don't think everybody should have the choice to...
a choice to, but at times, just because of the situation or the circumstance that we find ourselves in. Supposing if, let's say, I'm a lady, like I was raped at 14, and maybe I'm to give birth. Trust me, maybe I might not get it.
So you believe in it that way?
Financially, I can't take care of the baby. Why not?
So you believe in it that way?
Yeah.
So the other way, which way don't you believe in?
Which way? Maybe we actually matured people, like too matured adults, and maybe we have to have sex, and after sex, then there's actually pregnancy. Then the man will actually tell the lady, hey, I don't want this, so you just go and abort it. No, I don't support that.
You don't believe in that?
No.
You don't believe in that?
I don't really support that.
Well, as you said, I feel like it's everyone's choice. There are situations where it's better, like in the rape. I mean, there are some people that get pregnant and because of complications with the pregnancies, they actually have to abort. And did you guys know that miscarriages are abortions? It's just natural abortions by the body. So like there are so many ways that you can take it from, but I mean, it's a choice of everyone at your own discrimination. So
men need to stop politicizing women's bodies, stop regulating women's bodies, stop politicizing it, stop putting your 2 cents where it is not necessary. Because let's be honest, in places where there are women parliamentarians and Congress people, senators, they realize that you realize that there are laws that govern a woman's body that is better for the woman.
Better for the woman?
For the woman, because you have a say in the room. You have someone who experiences it. But when a group of men just come together and say, yeah, we don't think you should do that. Like, that doesn't slip. So at the end of the day, I find that men need to stop politicizing, regulating, holding back women from doing the things that they believe that they'd want to do, just because you believe that, oh, in my manlyhood, in my masculinity, you shouldn't be doing that.
To add up, that means we have to actually give them the chance to choose, as in they actually have their own choices.
So as you said, the right to choose. So I think at the end of the day, that's what a lot of people have a problem with. They don't realize that you're taking away someone's right to choose, because many people don't want to have an abortion. But you realize that when you take away someone's right to be able to even think about it, then it's like, for example, if you want to make this hot, you won't apply lukewarm water. You'll apply really hot water. It's the same way that when you are being when you're being come at in such a harsh way, when you're being told you can't even think about doing, you can't even think about the option of doing it, then sometimes you hit back in a way that you're not necessarily in a stance of wanting to do that thing, but you know that I can't come at you lukewarm when you're coming at me really hard. So I have to go at the other extremes. As I said, a lot of women don't want to do abortions. that sounds a bit weird. But a lot of people don't want to have abortions. But because they don't even have the right to choose, then that's where the problem starts.
So, Celine, as a woman, let me ask you.
as a woman.
You'll see why. It'll be justified. Would you feel any type of way if your boyfriend decides, or would you prefer if your boyfriend has a vasectomy over you having an abortion in the future?
That's a really good question. Would I prefer to have an abortion? But why is it so extreme? Like, I mean, before getting pregnant, you can take preventative measures.
Oh, no. I understand. I understand all of that.
So
No, I'm
extreme,
saying,
like,
let's say the situation arises.
Would I prefer
Right, yeah.
an abortion or a vasectomy?
A vasectomy.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, because, I know plenty of people think that certain stages of pregnancy, like the child isn't a child, but it's still a living being. So you're committing murder, and I would want my child to live. So no abortion here.
But if you don't mind pitching in there, a lot of people forget that the opposite of a vasectomy is not necessarily an abortion. There are I'm not fighting you, but there's also preventative measures like tubal ligation, where the woman's fallopian tubes are tied or burnt off. So
Burnt off?
yeah, it's removed altogether.
No, but that sounds very extreme to me.
It's the opposite of vasectomy. Tubal
So that's my
ligation.
point. So I'm saying that the opposite of a vasectomy is not an abortion. Because you realize a vasectomy is a
Understood.
preventative measure.
Understood.
But an abortion is a reactive measure when after the fact.
But you see what you said about
Yeah.
politicizing a
Yes,
woman's
yes,
body
yes, yes.
and saying, oh, abortion, right? That is that is focusing on a woman's body. Now we're trying to focus on a male's body.
Yeah.
And we're trying to see what the preventative measures are in males. You understand? Yeah. So it's not necessarily the opposite of.
I feel you.
Got me?
I feel you.
Aha. All right. Good. Would you?
I'd prefer him getting a vasectomy.
Why? Tell me why.
Because I'm
please.
not aborting.
You're not aborting.
I mean, if we made
But
the
you
conscious
know-
decision to have sex and we know that the repercussions may be a pregnancy, then get ready to get your vasectomy. Really?
But you know that they're the same complications.
That's true.
They have similar, not similar,
but he
both
can't
of them
die
have
from getting a
complications.
vasectomy. You're just not going to have babies. You may not be able to have babies for the rest of your life.
And that's a
But
big
that's
risk,
fine.
no?
Unlike,
that's a
abortions,
big
you
risk.
can die. You can bleed out. You can have complications while getting an abortion, and you can die.
But I mean, I think an abortion right now is probably much safer than a vasectomy.
Oh, okay. Because you're a man. That's
Why?
what you think. You don't have the body. You don't have to go and abort the baby. As mothers, as ladies, we don't know it, but we create a connection to the thing that's growing within us, which is very, very natural. So, yeah, you can sit as a bystander to say that you would think the abortion is the best, but mentally, emotionally on us, it isn't.
So you don't think it will affect men mentally?
Not as much
emotionally?
as it does ladies.
Why not?
I find
Because you don't carry the baby.
I also find a vasectomy, because it's as a proactive measure, it's a proactive thing that you do, you have the option to choose it. A lot of times, people who have abortions don't have the option of choice. It's either this or that. But with a vasectomy, you can think about it. You can go through the stages of understanding more about it. But with an abortion, it's like it has to happen or it doesn't have to happen. There's no gray area. Yeah. Whereas a vasectomy, you can choose years. You can take years to think about whether or not you want to have a vasectomy. And that's why back to my initial point was that I think I would want to wait with the decision about having it, because yes, I definitely don't want the other person to have an abortion just because we did something and we didn't think about the consequences afterward. But at the end of the day, I also have to think about, do I want little Jeromes running around, kitty pattering here and there? So yeah.
And also, since it can be reversed, however they're going for it at the detriment of maybe going for an abortion.
Maybe they can what?
It can be reversed. Reversed. So I'll just going for that. Instead of making my woman or my partner
Take it all.
going through that.
So
saying-
so let me ask you, you're willing to risk not having children for the rest of your life?
It can be reversed.
It can.
Sometimes
It
it can.
might,
The
sometimes.
probability-
Hold on.
the probability,
It's not.
okay.
It's
It's
not
not certain, okay.
100%
Okay.
certain that
Okay.
it can be reversed.
Okay.
So are you willing to risk that?
Yeah.
100%. Do you have kids?
Yeah.
You have children already?
Yeah.
Oh, how many kids do you have? Oh, you only have one child.
Yeah. I have a daughter.
So,
Already passed it. It only takes one.
all right. Hold on. We're going to go for a break. And then we're going to come back. Zane, but guys, get into the conversation by using the hashtag XCAVE on all social media platforms. Zane, this is XCAVE. We soon come.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition.
Wagwan people, welcome back to XCAVE, guys. You don't know, if you want to be a part of our conversation, you know what to do. Use the hashtag XCAVE on all social media platforms. And right now, we're talking about all the guys who want to do snip snip. You see me? We're back, guys.
Can you see if that was like the biggest thing in secondary school? Like,
yeah, snip snip. Snip snip.
You know, during the break, I was thinking about what you were saying, and I realized that, like, are you really for vasectomies? Thinking about it now, like I sat down during the break and everything, and I'm like, what do you, like, are you really ready for that? Like, quick, are you really ready for that? I think I'm starting to judge you all now, so I'm going to let Kevoy take his thing and then we'll see what happens. Yeah.
My brother, wait, let me ask you first. Let me ask you the same question I asked Kweku earlier. It was, yes, it was, would you prefer, no, that was one I asked you. Yeah. Would you prefer your girlfriend get an abortion or are you doing a vasectomy?
I would prefer none. I thinking about it now, I really don't think I would want to get a vasectomy.
So do you really think the other preventative measures are effective?
No, it's scientifically proven that they're not effective.
But wouldn't you say a lot of us are pullouts? Or we're supposed to be pullouts? We were supposed to be pullouts. You don't think so? You don't think a lot of people were supposed to be a pullout?
I was planned.
Hey, you can't steal it.
No, I feel you. I think, as Celine was saying earlier on, if you're ready to have the pleasure, you should be ready for the consequence of it.
That sounds nice in theory.
Yeah.
But it's not really.
True. That's true. Yeah. So think about it now. I don't think I would want to have a vasectomy. Putting aside what may happen in the future, blah, blah, blah. My mind may change as time goes along, but I don't think I would want to have it. But I also don't want you to have an abortion because I don't want to have a vasectomy too. So I can't. Yeah, in Trinidad we have a saying that don't piss on my back and tell me it's rain. So like, don't pee on my back telling me it's rain. So I can't be lying to you about something. I can't be telling you that I don't want this thing and then say that you should do it because that's not like, we can't, that's not cool.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. So no, I think if I am ready to get to that place, I would have to accept the consequences. And I think we spoke about that last time we were here, that I have 9 months to prepare. If that's the case, if push comes to shove and that happens, I don't want to have a vasectomy, I don't want you to have an abortion unless you want to have it. Then in that case, I have 9 months to prepare for it and I'm going to prepare. So yeah.
Hey,
by force.
Get them.
By force. Yeah.
If push comes to shove and you have to choose between a vasectomy and an abortion, which would you choose? No middle ground.
I would choose vasectomy, just because I'm not coming to dictate what you should do with your body. But if push doesn't come to shove,
what if she decides that you should do a vasectomy?
Funny enough, I have no problem with talking about it. I have no problem with the idea of doing it. And I guess that's exactly why we're having this conversation, to let people know that you have the choice to have it. I have no problem if she says, oh, let's think about doing it, blah, blah. But you're also not coming to force me to do it either. Yeah, but for right now, I think I don't want to have it. I was just thinking about it, and Celine and I, we have the last of our surnames, for example. I have a lot of cousins but all except for myself, all of them are female. So
Really?
yes. So
Judge,
our surname is, we're the last of the surname, and if Celine chooses to change, I'm the last of my surname. And if I want some little LeBrons running around.
Yeah,
here and there.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think about it now, I'm like, deuces. So yeah.
All right. So Kwame, Kweku. There are a lot of single mothers in the society now. I should ask you this question.
I
There are a lot of single mothers in the society, Zane, and there are a lot of teenage pregnancies in the society, and these are sometimes caused by teenage males. So what age would be appropriate for us to say, all right, let's do a vasectomy on all boys, and we prevent all of these things?
So I think legally it would be 18, because it would be hard for you to force. Legally.
But how does that eliminate teenage pregnancy?
It doesn't really, and that's the point where we have other measures put in place. But if you say that
these other measures have never been working.
True, that's the point. So, but
we are here today.
Yeah. But I'm really thinking about the fact that, for example, you can drink until you're 18 in some places. So if you can't give me the responsibility of taking on a vasectomy, don't mandate it for me.
No, but it's not the responsibility of, because then when you say, all right, let's say we grew up to know that, okay, vasectomies are what we do at 13. And then at 23, we can decide if we want to release.
Okay. In that case, cool.
And then
you just need to implement it through sex education. Once you start learning about sex and like the preventative methods and stuff, you can add vasectomies to it.
So do you think it will
the public education should actually be capitalized on? If let's say there are actually advertisements about it, maybe on our TVs and maybe on our radio stations, I think people will be much educated about it, especially the guys will be much educated about it, as in to know.
No, go ahead, finish, man. Finish.
So the guys will actually be much educated about it, and they'll just know their left from their right.
I think that makes sense, because when you added the caveat that when you get to an age where you can be responsible for it, it actually does make sense, because it's just like I was saying before, you don't get the right to vote until a specific age, because you don't have the responsibility of that yet. You can't drink because you can't harbor the responsibility of it yet. And it makes sense the same way that when you're a child, whatever age they say, you get a vasectomy, and when you have a responsible age, then you can reverse it if you want to. A lot of things will be changed, as you said, the childhood, the teenage pregnancies, abuse at home, things like that. Yeah, all of that.
Even rape. How so? How do we eliminate something like that?
Okay, so supposing if let's say I have it, and excuse me though, I'm to just do the with maybe this lady. No.
Did you say no? Did you say no? That is very funny. Keep going. So, hypothetically speaking.
So she's not gonna get pregnant. So like, okay, she has been raped already, but with abortion or something.
This is getting worse and
worse.
It's about that.
Okay, let's continue.
I get the sentiment though that a lot of ills that are brought on by the male teen, what do you call it? Ravid hormone syndrome. A lot of it will be culled because of it.
I do agree with him, because sometimes, especially guys nowadays, they can watch you and be like, I want you to have my kid. So if they have that kind of mentality and they're willing to go the extra mile, they can't rape you thinking that, I'm going to put my seed into you. But if you get a vasectomy, then that'll be better. I mean, it wouldn't make the case, the process of rape better.
Rape is rape.
At least we don't, but at least we don't have to see your face babyish. You don't have to see a baby version of you.
All right. I understand. Yeah, let me ask you now. Would you risk not having children for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
You just said, hold on.
Go ahead.
You just said you are the last.
Yes.
With your surname.
Yes.
Yeah.
Think about it. Look at her.
And you know that there are risks involved, and you might lose the chance of having a child for the rest of your life if you take a vasectomy. Yeah. Would you risk
right
it?
Now, in the place that I'm sitting, I will not risk it. So I would be like,
never risk it.
That's what I'm saying. Never say never. In Trinidad, we have a soca that says never say never. But for now, in the place I'm mentally, psychologically, or that, I won't do it. It's a no for me. Like, let me have my babies. Consensually. Yes.
Consensual.
Yes. Yes.
Quick, we like it.
After this conversation that we just had, we need to put that in there.
Okay, so on the second thought, I'll think about it with my woman or my partner. If she's okay, why not?
If she's okay to do a vasectomy,
Yeah,
for you to do
why
a
not?
vasectomy.
Why
So
not?
why can't you just tie your tubes? Are tying tubes, that's not reversible, is it?
It is.
A lady.
Actually, you can't.
A lady
If
tying
it's
her tubes
burns,
is
if it's
reversible,
burns, you
right?
can. You can't.
No. Let's not burn
tie it.
anything.
Burn your stage.
Yeah. Can you revert? You know about reversing
The
tying of tubes?
Yeah, I think it's possible.
What's it called?
Tubal litigation.
Tubal ligation. Tubal ligation. Yeah?
But we're talking about vasectomy.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, charge it. Hold on, you see how defensive she is now. You see, hold on, everybody here was saying, yeah, man, yeah, it's okay. I mean, we can think about it. She's like, why are you talking about my body now? Huh?
No, why are you trying to jinx my ovaries?
No, I'm not trying to jinx your ovaries. But would you?
No, but
would you tie your tubes?
as a single person, I wouldn't just take the decision to tie my tubes.
Why? But that's
irrational.
I don't understand. I don't think you guys understand that that's the perfect time to do the tying.
Well, I don't know what you're doing in your single life. Kudos to you. But if I'm single, I'm single. I'm not doing anything. I'm not messing around.
Oh, really?
I don't need to have
Oh, that's very interesting.
my
That's very interesting.
my tubes tied. I don't need it.
You don't need your tubes to be tied.
No.
So, well, let me ask you something. So, let's say you're in a relationship and you decide with your boyfriend to tie your tubes, and then you meet someone
That'll
else.
be
You
fine,
guys
but I
break
think it's
up.
gonna have to come on after we have kids. Because in as much as it is reversible, we have to also think of it may not be reversible. There are complications that happens. It's a surgery. Yeah. So
Just know you're willing for a guy to get a vasectomy.
if he's cool with it, sure. No, but at the end of the day, I think it still stems from if we've had the kids that we wanted to. Because if I'm a family-oriented person, so if my boyfriend also wants a family, which he does,
Your boyfriend.
then
Did you say no sex before marriage? Since
My
no
husband.
vasectomy. There you go.
you know what I
I'm just
mean.
going to sip my pina colada.
Hey, you do that.
So if my husband and I, we know we want children, then it wouldn't make sense for these things to even come up in discussion because the kids are not here yet.
Okay.
So I feel after we've had
No,
our
but I
2,
mean,
3
you guys have a plan. You know that, all right, 5 years time, in 5 years time, you want kids. You don't want kids between now and what year is this?
5 years
2026.
time, why are you doing kid making things right now?
What do you mean by this? I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean by this.
What do you mean you don't understand?
What do you mean by this? What do you mean by why
I
we're
mean,
doing kid
sex
making?
leads to children. If you don't want children,
No.
don't have sex.
I only have 2 children and I've had sex many times.
That's lucky. You're lucky. Have you seen T.I.? They're calling him Father Abraham.
That's
because-
right.
Yeah.
No,
you
he
don't
wants
want
to
know
spread
that.
his seed.
Him and Nick
And I
Cannon.
subscribe to spreading my seed.
You want to spread your seed.
Hold on,
Okay.
with one person. You understand? But I'd like to have at least 8 children.
8.
Yeah, why
Okay.
not? I mean, why not?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, as long as I have the resources,
For sure.
I can stretch for it. You understand? But yeah, so
Do
back
you?
to
You
what
can
we-
stretch for it.
Do you, Will?
Yeah, what was I saying before? I went on a tangent.
Yeah, tubal ligation.
Yeah.
Whether or not.
So no permanent decision is being made until we've had kids. Basically.
That's just that.
Yeah, because as I said, if I want kids, why would I have my tubes tied? Even if it does come up as an unplanned pregnancy, we're taking it because it's a kid. And we want kids.
I understand you from this perspective. As you said, you are a family-oriented person, so you want to have kids. And this actually came in like as in unplanned. So you have to still have it.
What if it's unplanned? No? You don't want that? If it's unplanned, you want...
I still want it.
You still want it?
Yeah,
So
because
you don't believe in
because
abortion?
she said she's a family-oriented person, so she wants to have more kids. So
What if the
whether
guy
planned or unplanned,
What if the guy says no? What if the guy say, hey, baby, me don't want that? You know? I told
Then
you.
I can't be with him.
But you'll still have the child?
I would have known that before I go with him. That's why you date people, to get to know what they want.
But
want
people
to know
cover
where
up all the time.
they're going with their life.
True that.
That's true. But I mean, why are y'all doing this to me?
like when the time comes, the person will actually turn his or her back on you. So people change. So there should every day be a backup plan.
That's
So
true. Well,
worst-
that's
worst
why
case scenario, what would
at
you
that
do?
time he would be my husband. I do not plan on having kids before I'm married. I don't even plan on having sex before I'm married.
I didn't plan to have kids before I was married.
Good for you.
I'm just saying. There's no say anything can happen.
For sure.
Yeah,
but,
anything can happen.
You just have to make sure that they don't. But in any case like that, I don't know. I still stick to the thing that nothing permanent is being made.
I guess this is why you need to let little boys get vasectomies until they can be responsible enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we say, all right. When you touch 13, when you know you can
you guys
ejaculate.
are saying it as if it is a guaranteed reversal. It is not.
No, he said
No, but even so, even abortions are not
That's
safe.
true.
No procedure is
But
safe.
saying that you're gonna give it to every little kid, that means some of them are not gonna be able to have kids at all.
He said that it will be reversed. So then it's not that in the reality of it
We
happening.
have to be realistic. It
okay.
sometimes might not be able to
But
be
that's just how it
reversed.
is. But that's just how it is. with
True.
everything.
But you can't mess up a kid's life
You give
because
everybody
you
a
think it's the
vaccine,
best.
but some people will still die from the
That's
disease.
true.
So
COVID.
Don't question the ways of the Lord.
I think the things, as in the guys, they have to choose whether to do it or not to do it, because they will be at the receiving end. So they have to pick and choose whether I'm in for it, because I know maybe from 13 to maybe 23, I've not planned for like anything. So maybe let me just go in for it, and if worst case scenario something bad is to happen, the lady wouldn't be pregnant for me to abort the baby.
all right, hold on. Let's stick up in. We're gonna have to go for a break, and then we're going to come back. Zane, this is XCAVE, guys. Use the hashtag XCAVE. Zane, we soon come.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition. Hey Jack, information will react you, and the way information they, that be why you for join me on MX24. See, wherever the topics they, the stories they on social media, we are going to comb through the annals of the internet. We will disintegrate all the topical issues on social media. You see, when it comes to social media, you know, you know how we do it, right? So yes, join the conversation because you know what, it is about to go down.
Guys, welcome back to the show. Wagwan. I hope everybody is still good. I hope you guys have been following the conversation. You don't know we're talking about vasectomies, Zane, and who would take it. Is it me? Who would I do a vasectomy? I would. Easy. Oh, yes, someone. Easy.
So why haven't you got one?
Eh?
Why haven't you got
I
one?
have to research it a little bit more.
It's not as easy as
It's not that simple. It's not that simple. It's not that simple.
In theory, he would do it.
In theory, I'd do it. No, if there was enough education about it, I'd probably do it long time ago. Yeah, if somebody approached me and say, hey, Kevo, you know that if you do this, you won't get any children.
But that's what they're telling you now. We are telling you if you do
No, but
this,
they've already gotten children.
that's even better because you're done, right? Do you
No,
want more?
but done. No, didn't you hear me
Okay,
the
you said
second
you want
segment?
8.
I want about 8 children.
Okay.
So you have 6 more to go. You see me? But yeah, guys. Now that we've talked about vasectomies and abortions and all these things, I mean, do you know? Do any of you know the complications that come with vasectomies?
Well, as we were saying, sometimes it cannot be reversed. So if you have a vasectomy, I mean, it's not a major surgery, so I don't think you're going to die on the table. Yeah, it's
You know,
not anything major.
I've always wondered how people tie their tubes. I wonder, is it that they snip right here? Is it that they snip the balls? Is it that
The
they
balls?
snip? What do they
To tie
snip?
a tube, you snip balls?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what they
Only
tie.
ladies can tie their tubes. Only ladies can tie their tubes.
What balls are you talking about?
Wait, time out.
What balls are you talking about?
No, technically, we can tie our tubes. Wait, isn't it the tube that brings the sperm?
Basically.
That's the tube, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so now that we're being technical. Yeah, I mean, how does that even happen? Like, is that like a major surgery or is it like something minor?
I'm not an expert.
No, that's all right.
I'm not an expert,
Me
but
either.
I have
They get a
watched
scissors
20
and
seasons
snip.
of Grey's Anatomy, so closest I can get anyway. But I think it's just a minor cut below your scrotum, I think.
Below my scrotum.
Yes, below.
That's my balls hole.
Yeah. If we're being technical, about it.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah. And then
Wait.
snip.
I don't think I'm in favor of this
Snip the
thing.
wrong thing off.
You understand? You snip on all of a sudden, no more sperm.
Taking blue balls to a new level, like a whole new level.
Oh, man. Is it that they tie the tube or is it that they cut it? But they can't cut it because then if you cut
to be
it,
reversed, you can't cut it.
you can't cut it. Yeah, if you cut
So
it,
just
then it
tie
can't be reversed.
probably. I don't know. You should go do it and you should let us know how it
Oh,
goes.
no. Hold on. Now that I hear that they have to make an incision underneath my scrotum,
You
it's
think
not
they'll
going to work.
Bluetooth the vasectomy?
Listen, that place is sensitive.
We have Kevor in the field.
How was it?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but there are less intrusive ways of them doing it. I think
Okay.
they can also do it like just through a small hole in the skin, but obviously it's going to be around your scrotum. So
But like they don't also because of the wonders of medicine, it doesn't have to be a person who's doing it anymore. In some places where it's more common, they do it with robots and things like that. So it's more precise.
Me not do that.
It's more precise.
Me not do that.
the robot starts sweating.
You understand?
And then glitch.
And glitch. It's even a virus.
Like no, this whole thing needs to go.
On YouTube. And on the second thought, it's actually not something that I'm going.
No, you can talk about it. You already
I actually
started.
watched a video on YouTube and it was very, very serious. It's not something that I was every day going for.
What's that? What did you watch?
Yeah.
What did you see? What was so...
They had to actually cut.
No, I'm seeing like nowadays there are less intrusive ways, so you don't have to cut like your entire scrotum. It's just a small part, and they insert something. They do it. You know, nowadays they have like those devices where they can see like with the camera and stuff. So I mean, it's not as
So
intrusive.
Kweku.
As compared to... Okay.
Go. As compared to what?
Dissecting the whole thing.
Yeah, so they actually... There was actually a cut.
Why are you looking at it? Kweku.
No, like, I'm just trying to show you.
Kweku, let me ask you. You said you'd do a vasectomy. You would do one. Why haven't you done it?
This is why I won't do one.
Why haven't you done it?
Why?
What are you waiting for?
It's just because of the public education. The public
No,
education.
no, don't steal my answer.
Trust me.
When?
I said it first.
He said it?
Yeah.
Is this also the money?
So now that you know,
Because from where I'm coming from as a Ghanaian, I was actually thinking it was very expensive. Until I actually spoke to my brother and was just like, over there it's free for like
over there where?
Certain procedures, yeah.
the States.
No, not in the States, but in certain countries where healthcare is free. Yeah, you can get that. Yeah.
So it's free. But in Ghana, I think you have to pay for, and you paying for, I don't think it will actually be.
Well, you have to pay for an abortion
vasectomy. Yeah, and you have to pay for children when they come. So which one, when you wait, which one sounds
You
better
see,
to you?
children is like, and it's a progressive payment scheme. Whereas a vasectomy is like one time and that's it.
Investment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Are you ready to invest in no kids?
Yeah, because all right, if you look at things like birth control, if you look at things like abortion, if you look at all of these things, they affect the woman's body. It affects their hormones, it affects their emotions, it affects all sorts of things. You snip one time,
And that's it.
Ah,
It
that's
doesn't take long. It's like it's a short
oh really?
and done
So
procedure.
how soon can I do it after? How
don't
how
know
soon
that-
can I have sex after?
You have to heal
for a while.
for like a week or
Yeah.
two.
For
It
like
depends
a
on
It
which
can be like up
method,
to
how
6
they
weeks,
did it.
honestly. It can be up to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
It can be up to you. But if you live a pious life like some, then you can enjoy the benefits of not doing anything at all.
You can stay there.
You and your cold showers and your long runs and things like that.
You get report the heater out. I mean, like, you know what? Cold showers forever.
Yeah.
Forever. So Kweku, again. So now that you've had some information about it, what are you going to do? What's your next step? By next week?
No.
Next year?
No.
Hey, Charlie, hold on, Charlie. Hold on. We've opened your mind to it. And you've said you will do it. Why haven't you done it? Why won't you do it?
Okay, so...
Or when will you do it? That's the better question. When will you do it?
When my woman agrees to it.
When who?
My woman.
Which woman that?
My woman.
Which woman that?
My woman.
Are you with a woman now?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. I didn't know you were going to answer me on TV, you know. Hey, you see that? He's loyal, oh. You see that? He's loyal. He's very loyal, oh.
When she agrees to it, because I don't think it has to be just me.
So will you have that conversation with her later?
Or maybe 10 years from now.
What?
What if she wants you next week? Would you do it?
Yeah, if you go home to her and she says, oh yes, that's a great idea.
I watched your episode
you
today.
See this guy?
I watched your episode today and it was so interesting. What do you think?
No.
No?
How many kids do you want?
I just wanted to like in Japan. It's supposedly, let's say you know him. He has 22 now, so I want to have 27.
Wow.
27 children?
Then you don't need any of that though.
Then you are not in favor of this vasectomy. You've been lying to us the entire episode.
Never mind me though.
If you can't pay for a vasectomy,
Never mind
how are
me
you
though.
going to pay for it?
Never mind me though.
That's true.
Or should I just sip my pina colada? I'm like, I like hush.
No, but if you go home today and you have that conversation,
With my
and she
woman.
says, with your woman, your wife, your woman, Zane, and she says, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
I'll still think about it.
Why? But you were just in favor just now. 100%. Lie or true?
True.
All right.
Even he said
All of a sudden, when it becomes real.
It's just because right now I've actually been exposed to like just because of what he said. Because I will just have a second thought of it.
You're welcome.
It's not going to be.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you're
What made you have second thoughts of it? Sorry guys. I'm picking this guy.
Honestly, now it's your turn.
Yeah.
question
So
again.
what gave you second thoughts?
Second thought will actually be
What
the
gave you that? What
the
made
cost
you?
involved. The cost involved, as in
It's probably
Maybe
cheap. Let's say it's like 500 CDs.
it's not 500 cities.
It's not 500 cities to get a bed in a hospital
Yeah.
for long enough to get a
It's more than
vasectomy.
500 cities. I think it's more than 500 cities.
2,000.
2,000. Yeah, it's an investment.
So why not have it?
Maybe I'll still think about it. Trust me. Yeah.
Hey, Kweku wouldn't do it, you know. Kweku just come on TV, you know, just get girls, you know, and tell the girls them nice things. Kweku, you wouldn't do it, would you?
No, I won't do it.
You Can you imagine this guy? This guy has been saying he will do it all this episode.
All this episode.
And at the
So,
end
he
of the
has something
episode,
in
this
my
guy is
mind.
going to
So
tell me,
he
no,
has
I
something
wouldn't do
in my
it.
mind.
As
No,
you
I'll
mentioned
go.
earlier on, people change. So
So fast. This guy changed
in a
in
matter
20
of
minutes.
seconds.
This guy changed in 20. Kweku, you see.
Time money comes in, people change quick.
Hey,
real
Charlie,
quick.
Charlie. Hey, so Jerome, would you do it now?
As I said, I'm not really for it at the moment. After the first segment, I was like, maybe. The second segment, I was like, nah. But like now, I know that from where I sit and where I am right now mentally, it's not. It's a no. I'm not walking into a vasectomy bank next week, right? Like a blood bank, a clinic. Sorry.
Would
to
I do
that.
it? The thing is, if I find out enough information about it, I would. Why not? I mean, I'd do it for like 5 years. Maybe keep it for 5 years, not have a child for 5 years. Because, you know,
The longest is like 10. I think it's
10 years. Yeah, 10 years is the longest you can go. So I'd probably keep it for 5 years. Because one of the worst things you can hear is, hey, I'm pregnant. And then when you
Why
say,
is that
hey,
one of the
babes,
worst things?
You say, hey, babes.
Why is that one of the worst
And then
things?
they say, oh, eh?
Why is that one of the worst
Charlie,
things?
that means I wasn't planning for it. It's not in my budget. You understand? So and when you say, hey, babes, you know, you know the thing go. You know how the thing go. I just said, no, I don't believe in that. When you come and say, when I do a vasectomy, and you come and say, hey, babes, I'm pregnant, they say, well, that does have nothing to me. That don't mean nothing to me, oh.
Okay.
So So yeah. No, I'm very blunt like that. I'm very sorry,
We cool.
guys.
We're good.
I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't? Yeah, why not? I'll think about it.
So, if are you with someone right now?
Yeah.
If she comes to you and she asks you, like you guys open a conversation about it, and she thinks that it'll be the best
Yeah.
to get it ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah.
No, let's get all the information first. I want to
What
know
other
what are the
information
risks involved.
You know it.
Is it me? No. All
You
of
can't
them.
die, so-
I want to know all of them
Okay.
involved. Is it me? I want to know, what the complications are, what everything.
I mean, it's a minor thing. It's
So-
nothing
no,
big.
I understand that, But
Yeah.
you see, you remember my plan to spread my seed.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I want to make sure that plan is still effective
No, okay.
after 5 years. If I can do it, and they say after 5 years' time you're okay. If they tell me, it's 97% or 98% or 99% effective, snip, why not?
Okay.
I mean, why not? You see?
But what about those that have these kind of procedures and they still make babies? I mean,
Then I can sue the doctor.
can
And
you?
they will have to take care of the child.
Child support for life.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Wow. I cannot.
I cannot
I
believe
do
this
not.
guy.
I do not.
I really can't believe this guy.
Those are just like you actually told me, like supposing place I'm to have it, I'm not gonna have kids for like 5 years, and after 1-2 pakma, then my woman actually comes to me and be like, hey, I'm pregnant. Like, wow.
Immaculate birth.
That is not mine. Where did you pass,
Where did you
sweetheart?
This is not for me.
Nah, it's not for me. But hey, Charlie. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Kweku is not in agreement. after advocating for 45 minutes.
Yes, 45 minutes. I've in my mind. Yeah.
Jaja, no, Kweku. I mean,
But vasectomies are not bad. I mean, once you know where you're going with your life, you guys know how many babies you want to have. After you're done, snip it. Snip. The world is overpopulated, though.
yeah.
Let's not.
I like the
make it
fact
worse.
that it's reversible. Zin,
But it may not also be.
yeah, well, when
It's
you're
true,
going,
but you might just be that one in 1,000.
yeah, no, I might.
You
I might.
And you
However,
also may not.
and I
you
also
just have
may
to
not.
be open to those possibilities.
Precisely, and the possibility of me being in the 99 is higher than obviously being in the 1%.
That's what they think.
Until you're not.
Until you're not, and then
Until you're
moving in. Hey, the first guy to die from a vasectomy. What?
Wow. Real quick.
Oh no, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Are you guys afraid of the knife? Like, are you guys afraid of having like surgery?
I think that's what a lot of people are afraid of. It's
Yes.
not the stopping it. 'Cause a lot of people just don't want children anyway. But yeah, they're like, is that what happened to you when you saw the video on YouTube? Yes, please. Is the gore? I think about
What
it.
did you guys expect? I mean, how else would they get in there?
You said Bluetooth, so
Robots
right.
go inside and
No, well, now as I said, there are less intrusive ways. So yeah, you can have a surgery and you would never see that you even had one. You know.
yeah, but I mean, people seeing that I had a surgery is not my issue. It's just
It's
the
having
surgery.
the surgery.
itself.
Okay.
Yeah, you get cut my scrotum open.
It's not like you're
And
gonna
you go
see
look
it.
inside and find something.
The way you say it, that's why you can have a robot.
Yes. You look inside the scrotum for your
But that's what
tubes.
they'll do for abortions. That's what they will do to tie your tubes. They will do that for all the measures. So
Well, I mean, I don't have no problem still. I don't have problem with it. I don't. Would you tie your tubes
after I have my babies, temporarily, no.
Oh, because I forgot you said you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You can stay there.
She's a family-oriented person.
You guys stay there. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming. I want your final thought on my topic.
I'm not having an abortion.
So you do whatever you want to do.
So guys, whoever is it that's coming for Celine, tie your tubes.
Get ready.
Quick, money don't change we.
Okay.
Yeah, money change.
Okay, so this time around, I will just deliberate more about it with my partner. If she's okay, no, I also not do it.
You can't lie anymore. You can't do it.
Yeah. I think knowing is half the battle. So once you know, once you know better, you can do better. So just get yourself educated. Don't be ignorant in your ignorant ways, and just move with it. Know more, do more, and hopefully it'll be better.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to disseminate a lot more information about this topic. Like some public, let some people know what it is. Let us know what the risks are. Let us know what the pros are. I will just snip when we're ready. You understand? Anyway, guys, this is XCAVE. Thank you, guys. You guys were lovely. Zimmy, thank you all for coming, guys. Join our conversation using the hashtag XCAVE, Zane, and catch us every single Friday night right here on MX24. Zane, peace out. Little more.